here we are. All the decals are on that I'm going to put on. I'm not going to put all the little stenciling itsy bitsy little decals on. I put a few on here and there, but that's it. I've got a coat of clear all over everything now. I have the landing gear on. Just got to put the wheels on the main gear. And I'm going to do that right now. And then, let's see, there's a few more little pieces of like some actuators or whatever you want to call them that go in the gear. Those have to go on. And then the speed brake needs to go on. I'm not going to use the photo etch. I don't see a need for it. Plastic will do just fine. It's going to be in the closed position anyway. Nobody's going to see it. I mean, this thing's going to sit down displayed like this, not upside down. Not going to be a mirror underneath it to show the undersides or anything like that. So, yeah, air brake, wheels, and of course the canopy. But that'll be canopy will be one of the last things I do. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the canopy, I did forget to mention that I have this for the canopy. The Montex mini mask. And there it is. It's all in black, so you can see it really well. They even have masks for the wheels with this thing, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, there it is. This is the canopy right here. So is this. I'm not sure exactly what all these other ones are for here. These are the wheels, I know that. But this, I'd have to look at see what kind of booklet comes with this. I think it's for the canopy also. There's a certain way to do it. But anyway, I do have these masks. And that will go on the canopy when it comes time for that. So for right now, I'm going to put the speed brake on the wheels and perhaps attach the bombs, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, here's the landing gear on. Now I've had it on for quite a while and I've been letting it dry. Seems like it's glued pretty good. Now we're going to see if the landing gear is going to support this jet and if the weight I put in the nose works. Look at that. It works. Okay, so I got the right amount of weight in the nose. All right. Speed brake is on. I just got to paint it up. And only thing, there's just a few little things left to do here. The biggest thing to do, of course, is put the canopy on. And so I think right now what I'm going to do is turn it over and attach the bombs. There's the two bombs. I'm ready for that. Ooh, there's one bomb on. Hard to tell. Not quite on the right spot. Okay, that didn't work. Here she is with the landing gear all supporting the jet. I have got the bombs on, landing gear. Speed brake is in the closed position. The radio section that is in the cockpit, rear end of the cockpit, is all done. That's going to go down here. And then the canopy, of course, will go on top of all that. So I got some things to do now for the canopy. And after the canopy's done, I'll give this model another coat of clear. And that'll be about it. And we'll put the canopy on and she'll be done. Okay. When I come back, we'll have a few things done, I think. Alright, what I'm doing now is putting these little fuel vents on. They've been painted red. And they go down here at the rear, near the engine exhaust. I just got that one on. And there is one more to go right there. Camera doesn't seem to, there it goes. Camera's focusing now. Okay, so they're really tiny. And really impossible for my hands to, or my fingers to really get a grip on them, so I have to use the tweezers. So anyway, got that one stuck on. There you can see the date of this mold for this jet model. 1999 this thing was molded. So what's left to do? Well, we have clear parts to put on. Right there, where the wing tip meets the fuel tank, that slot right there, we have to put a clear part in. At the very end of the fuel tank here, the nose of the fuel tank, there's a clear part goes there. There's going to be a clear part put on the front landing gear, and that's not coming into focus, so I can't show you that. There's also going to be a clear part put right there on that wing, or this landing gear door right there, just on the one side of the bomb there. And on the other side, same thing. And then, of course, I'm also working on the canopy. I have the wind screen on. The main canopy is right here. I have this ready to go. It will probably be one of the last things I do on. The trickiest thing is going to be putting the rear view mirror on the windscreen. It's going to go right in there somewhere. I should have put it on before I attached the windscreen, but I didn't. Anyway, this is where I'm at. It's looking pretty good so far, I think. All right. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there are Lights I put in down here on the gear doors. Right there, and on this side. And then on the fuel tanks, there's lights. I have on the aft fuselage here are the fuel outlets. Started putting the canopy on. The windscreen is on there now. Here is the main part of the canopy, all painted, ready to go. And once that is on, I believe that's it as far as the model goes. There's a better shot of the light right there, I think. There's also a light right here on the nose wheel. Came out pretty good. So here is the finished model. I think it came out okay. Came out decent, as we like to say, when it's not perfect or has some flaws. But nonetheless, here it is. I didn't put every single stencil decal on it for this kind of small model. I didn't think it was necessary. I've put a few things on, not much. Anyhow, I suppose this model could be considered a beginner's model in a way. Has a low parts count, simple instructions, fairly easy to put together. There's a few fitting issues here and there, but they're not too drastic. The most difficult part of all was, for me anyway, the most difficult part was the nose gear and the main landing gear. The reason why they're most difficult is because they're kind of fiddly, and the instructions were a little vague on where everything was supposed to go. But there it is, the F-84G Thunderjet. A nice kit of a cool looking airplane. In the background is my 1/350 scale USS Indianapolis that I've been working on for over 2 years. It's almost done. Thank you very much for watching, those who do. Appreciate it.